here on Big 1015. Duffy and Amber hanging out with you on a Wednesday morning. We're excited. We have in studio with us from the Clovis Municipal School District, specifically from the Student Nutrition and Wellbeing Department, our best friends in the whole wide world, Debbie Westbrook and Sharon Garcia, joining us here in studio this morning. Hey, good morning. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it.
Good morning. Thank you for having us here today.
Debbie, the Deputy Director of Student Nutrition and Wellbeing, and listen, we just want to find out some of the amazing things that you ladies and your department as a whole do for our kiddos here on the High Plains. Before we jump into that, though, I have to ask you, you kind of came into this position a couple of years ago, right? Was it 2020?
Yes, it'll be 2 years in February.
When exactly in 2020, if I may ask, did you fall into this position?
Well, funny that you ask. It was 3 weeks before the pandemic.
And at that point, too late to back out, right? So at that point, like, oh, no. So, I mean, truly, 3 weeks into it, the pandemic hits. How was that for you?
Well, originally, we thought we were going home for 2 weeks.
Right.
We thought we were going home for 2 weeks, and there is a whole crew, a whole staff of 62 amazing individuals who are dedicated to children and feeding them and the nutrition that they get every day. So they helped me, and we came together and we had a plan originally for the 2 weeks.
And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks turned into a new reality. And
yes.
So at that point, you're trying to feed students here all across Clovis, remotely, pick up lunches, all of that sort of thing, right?
Yes, last year we participated in, or provided, should I say, grab-and-go meals at all locations. And for any students who were participating in remote learning, we also participated or provided remote meals. And so the bus lot, Adair's Transportation, helped us deliver those meals door to door.
I am very glad you defined that, because I was thinking that y'all just ate on camera on Zoom and they got to watch remotely, and that's a whole different thing. That does not.
It's not helpful.
Get them a nutritious lunch, that's for sure. It really is. When you think about that, it was so easy to look at some of the struggles students had, parents had, teachers had. It was such a new reality, and even still, I mean, even to today, it's definitely a new reality. But then you start thinking about the support that goes into running a school district, and you think about feeding that many students every single day. And those students, for many of them, truthfully, that's the nutrition they get for the day. And so for what you provide them with your 62 colleagues, what you provide those students, truly, it makes a world of difference. The whole grab-and-go style meals and whatnot, are you guys still using that model to some degree?
Yes, we do. We still have 4 schools that provide grab-and-go meals, because we still have some students that are participating in remote learning. And also, these meals are available to any child 18 and under in our community. So we have a lot of community members, children that are not in school. They are younger or maybe out of school, but they're 18. They can all come and pick up a grab-and-go meal at IAcademy, Yucca, Zia, and the high school. And those times are from 9 to 10:30. They get breakfast and lunch each day.
And pickups 9 to 10:30, like you said. What a terrific opportunity for students here on the High Plains. If they can't...
Well, even if they're not in school yet, right? So like 3 or 4-year-olds, they can also...
Any child 18 years and younger. And we'll provide those meals every day that students are in school. Right. Now, if there is a time that there's a break of a week or more, we will provide meals in advance as well.
Now, there are other opportunities within the community, and being in the business that you're in, I would say, there's other opportunities that you're aware of that folks can get nutritious meals, nutritious food if they need it.
Yes, so if we are not providing the meals on a day that students are not in school, the hospital, our hospital here in Clovis, provides meals as well to any child in our community 18 years and younger. There is food available at MAT 25, and then also the Food Bank of Eastern New Mexico.
Yeah, terrific resources here on the High Plains. They do wonderful things as well. We're visiting with Debbie Westbrook, Sharon Garcia from Clovis Municipal Schools that oversee the student nutrition and well-being. We'll get you guys back in at some point between now and summertime, because I do want to visit with you at a later date about the seamless summer options and things like that. But tell me, though, are you guys kind of locked in with some of the local grown, the farm grown, and the fresh fruits and vegetables and things like that? You think of school lunches, you don't necessarily think about how all of that comes together, but there is a process to it.
Yes, so we participate in, it's called New Mexico Grown, and it's truly farm to table. Mm-hmm. We have 3 local farmers that provide produce in the surrounding area, and then that produce is used as part of the meals that we provide to students. And then the fresh fruit vegetable program, the students have really enjoyed that. And so it's an educational piece of nutrition. So they will get, something really different. One of the things that they got last year was dragon fruit. Yeah. And the kids loved that. But then there's an educational component that teaches students about where that fruit grows and that area, or nutritional information about those various fruits and vegetables that are served.
I'm going to start doing that for Duffy, so he'll eat fruits and vegetables, and I'll teach him something every day. Duffy, this is an apple.
This is where the Nabisco plant is that makes the Oreos. That's right. Ladies, you're awesome. Thank you so much for everything you do for our students here across the High Plains, for kiddos here, keeping them fed. It truly is one of the most important things, and it can go unnoticed how hard you and the 62 others that work along with you, how hard you guys work day in and day out, long hours, making sure that kiddos are fed across Clovis, across the High Plains.
Yeah, thank you for working.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Well, can I add one thing too? This year is a continuation from last year with that seamless summer option that you mentioned. Yeah. And so all students eat for free.
Terrific.
All students eat for free that are 18 and under. Mm-hmm. And they don't have to be present when their parents come to pick up a meal for grab-and-go meals. We do have a waiver so parents can come and just show up and pick up food for their children.
That's a terrific project. Many terrific programs being offered through the Clovis schools. Thank you so much for coming in, telling us all about it.
Thank you for having us.